Hey folks, and welcome back to the daily update. So, um, yeah, today was not great. Today, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've been hammering into the anatomy, and I think, yeah, it didn't go well today. I've got to be honest. It's kind of like one of those things where you have good days and bad days. Today's definitely not been a good drawing day, anyway. Um, but sure, I've I've got a few images to show. Not much is worth uh, particularly um, showing, I guess. So the first one, again, is it's not great. It's generic pose 1, 2, and 3. um, I'm going too heavy on the pen. There's no flow to it. There's no movement to it. It's just not great. And I don't know what it was with today. I just could not bring myself to draw particularly well at all. Certainly to avoid the mistakes I know I should have been avoiding. Um, Again, moving on to this one, you can see just stiff, not much difference. Just, yeah. I know at this point, it's silly because I know at this point that a lot of the mistakes that are showing up in this I shouldn't be doing. It got a little bit better with this lineup. I'm still doing the double ass thing. I don't know. I think it's like, because I'm doing it with pen, I think. Both these have it. I think, because I'm doing it with pen, I'm getting the first one wrong. So readjusting and dropping it either lower or making it higher. Either I think I should just stick with one. But I don't know. I think the double ass man has become an integral part of the channel at this point. um, this page is, it's okay. Like, again, they're all generic. There's not much improvement over any of the other days that you guys have been with me. Just very similar poses, similar mistakes. Yes, I can produce this level of stuff from my memory, which I guess is good in a way, consistently now, I guess, but I'm still not doing particularly great. I feel like I should be at least not making the same mistakes that I am doing quite consistently, like between today and yesterday. The next one is this image. This is pretty much the only image I like out of all of today. Don't mind the ones at the top. The one at the top right actually is a good breakdown of the under skeleton and kind of how it flows. But the one I actually do like is the woman over on the left. It's very scratchy. It's very relaxed. I think this was the one I did today when I got to the point where I was like, okay, this is just not working. And it turned out quite nice. I like it. There's lots of things wrong with it, but from a distance, I think it looks well. Bottom right, again, I tried to, after drawing the woman, I went on to this one, and I don't think it's terrible. It's not great, but compared to the rest of the stuff I was producing today, just not. Yeah, it's yeah. And then there's this weird thing. The only reason I'm showing this one is because I was trying to draw a guy pointing his finger at a guy standing still. Don't worry about the guy standing still. There's nothing good to say about that one particularly. But then the arm turned out to look like something from Alien, and I don't know. It amused me quite greatly. That's the only thing I can say about this one. But yeah, no. Today was a lesson in the fact that you're not always going to see progress. You are going to have days where you're going to feel like you're going backwards or even sitting still. And I think every person who does anything has those days. Even great artists, like I'm sure the, you know, fantastic artists such as Jim Lee probably has days where he's drawing something. He's like, God, I just can't seem to draw today, even though everything he produces to everyone else looks amazing. I think the idea is that you need to do so much work that your stuff gets so good to a point that when you're having a bad day and you're producing work that you think is bad, everyone still thinks that's good work because your level of bad is great. Now, I'm not saying I'm ever going to be able to get even remotely near the level of skill of Jim Lee, Jesus. But I just need to remind myself that, you know, everyone has bad days. Everyone has days where you get setbacks. And I think, you know, there's always tomorrow. And the one thing I am happy about is I used it as a mental fortitude training regime more so than anything else. Because it started pretty bad and it just continued to be bad. But I still got 3 hours into it. I still did 3 hours, even though nothing, except for that one image we showed you previously of the woman, came out that was even remotely good. But hey, just because you're having a bad day doesn't mean you can't work. You know, you need to do work anyway. Keep slogging away. It's like doing a workout. Some days you're so sore and beat up that you don't want to do it, but you just bloody do it, and that's just it. All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. And remember, if you then like it, subscribe, comment below. But just have a nice day. Just have a great day. Have a better tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's update. Cheers.